It's that time again. It's time for the completed pages video. Everyone's favorite, mine as well. And we have actually a special situation this month because this is my very first monthly completed pages video, because usually, I'm a slow colorist, so I do them on a quarterly basis normally. But in October, I actually managed to finish 9 pages. That's a record for me. And it came because, first I was very motivated because of my pumpkin weeks. And, I had pre-recorded all the content for October so that I could fully concentrate on coloring. And with this free time, I managed to finish quite a few, I think. And I will tell you more about it when we come to the single pages. Hello and welcome back to all my returning viewers. And welcome to all new viewers. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the future completed pages videos. And I will make it easy for everyone. I will put timestamps, so if there is maybe, a part that you want to skip, you can easily do it. For example, if you're not interested in what I have to say about an image, you just want to see the images, this makes it very easy for you. However, I would ask you, please, if you like this video, please give me a like, leave a comment. This would just help other adult coloring enthusiasts to find this channel, and maybe some others will enjoy my content as well. So, now let's get started. Oh no, one thing. Before we get started, there's just one more thing. Please check out at the end of my video. I want to talk about a little bit about the future of this channel and everyone who is interested in taking part in the decisions or in the planning. Because, I'm preparing for next year already. I will have my little break. There won't come as many videos in the last 2 months of the year, but I'm already thinking and planning ahead for next year. And if you want to be a part of it, please make sure to check out my ending words, because there is something that I want to discuss with you, basically. Okay, so with that said, I want to get started with my work in progress pages, so all my started pages. And did I say I have quite a few started pages, even though I finished so many, which is insane, because usually around this time I just start a bunch of pages and don't finish many. But so these are just my whips, and then I will just quickly show you my started pages so that we have this too. Remember, there is a timestamp. So if you have watched my How Many Pumpkins tag yesterday, you will have seen some of those, but I will make sure to give you a very good view on all the finished pages. This is, however, a started one. So this was one in preparation for my pumpkin weeks, on which I just wanted to show you how to color in, those orange pumpkins, and then these pumpkins with a green part in it. And this page is by Witches Around by Yuzuko. And I will go through the whips a little bit quicker, because most of them you will have seen yesterday if you have watched the How Many Pumpkins video. This is a page by Destiny Lauritsen. She has those cute sets of 3 images each. And so on this one I had a beautiful background video with Neocolor 2. And by the way, I will link the whole playlist for the Pumpkin Weeks in the corner up above. So for everyone who wants to check back in it, you can do it. So then, I have this page here by Ryniak Art, Coloring Books 2020. On this one, I have basically some kind of color long. I showed you how I did the witch's hat, like her face, with Black Widow pencils. This paper here, this is a printer paper, is not the best for the Black Widows. It's just a teensy bit better than Amazon paper, but honestly, it reminded me quite a bit of Amazon paper, but I don't use marker bases on this thick paper because it will just, you know, soak the ink. So it was a little bit more work, so to speak. But yeah, I hope I can finish this one here in the next few days. Then I have a started page in a Witch Season by Jana Prosperina. This is also one that you might have seen in my Pumpkin Weeks videos. This is actually the same background idea with a Neocolor 2, just that this is a little bit softer, so to speak. And you know, the whole tree here is also colored with the Neocolor 2 and then with the Tombow blender pen. I absolutely fell in love with the Tombow blender pen in combination with the Neocolor 2. You can see that the page has not buckled a teensy bit, also no bleed through. So I absolutely adore this way of coloring, and I think that the colors are very vivid and bright, and it's just, you know, quicker. And you know, quicker coloring is not bad because we have so many pages that we want to color. So I will make a video about this, I think, next year. I hope there will be some that are interested in this. So then let's check also The Cute Witches by Jade Summer. This is basically an old whip, an ongoing whip from several years ago, and I just continued it. So I continued it. I love this page, and I really would love to finish this one. I hope that I will finish it very soon next year. I don't think that I will have time this year still because I'm already in Christmas mood. Is there anyone out there that is already in Christmas mood already? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so this witch, and then it's not my last whip. So then I also have the Chibi Girls Grayscale 4 books and 1 by Jade Summer, and this is also a long-standing whip. Need to find it. It's here. I continued this one, so it's basically not a whole lot to do. It was actually my plan to have this one finished for this completed pages video. Unfortunately, I didn't manage because there was just so many others, and but I hope that I can finish this one rather quickly now because it's not a whole lot missing here. Some details basically. Yeah. So this is a witch here, and then, you know, I absolutely fell in love with the Mystic Art Mirrors pages. She put out like different pages throughout October. Like every week she released one new image, and this is Grumpy. And on this one I shared a color combination on my community tab. This is a fantasy hair, and you know, on Mystic Art Mirror images, I just absolutely love the fantasy hair because it's so much fun. Like on Lynn and on Mystic Art Mirrors, those are just the perfect pages for fantasy hair, like very colorful. So then I couldn't resist. She brought out those, I will do one by one. She brought out those spooky chibi or like cute characters. I didn't even know that she was able to color those, to draw those very cute style. And yeah, I just absolutely fell in love with it. This is one I also, did another fantasy hair, just green hair, and pink eyes. Of course, why not? And then, you know, this is just so colorful already. Absolutely love it. And then there's also this little one here. She also got violet hair and like a yellow brownish eyes and some makeup. And I think the hair part is my favorite part, but I also love to color in all the rest. But you know, it's just so relaxing to do those this style of hair here, which is more like, you know, this hair I can color with my Prismacolors, like just do the blended look. It's similar to Lynn, Really, it's so much fun, so relaxing. And then I love to do those like highlights with a white Posca pen, or like a white acrylic paint pen. And yeah, so that is this one. And I have 2 more whips to share. So then I have also started this page here by Anis Guerrero. Yeah, also a page that I wanted to color for the longest time. On this page I have tried out ink tints, and I also activated them with the Tombow blender pen. Let me just grab it. Yeah, with this thing here. So yeah, I absolutely love it. The tip will get a little bit dirty, but yeah, you just take a cloth or something and just clean it on a piece of paper. It's so much fun. I do like it on Neocolor 2 more, but I don't know. We will see. I will find out next year. I will use it definitely a whole lot more. I will also try out the alcohol markers or the alcohol blenders for it. It should work the same way. And yeah, so this is by Anis Guerrero. And then my last whip is this page here by Renata Berta. And this page is colored so far completely with the Ohuhu alcohol markers. So this was also a quick process. That's why I did it. I still try to find a way to do quicker coloring, but still, I need to enjoy the process and the result. So, but I enjoyed this a lot. And yeah, I just, I tried to use, different colors or tones and to blend them together. So usually I use them only as a base, but I want to learn to shade with them because it is quicker. It's also a lot of fun. I want to make use out of all the mixed mediums that I have. And I have so many and I want to use them all because I think that's the purpose of owning them. Krista, you should take some of your supplies off your wall of shame. Yeah, however, it was a lot of fun to play with my alcohol markers. I still plan to go over the skin to smooth it out. It has a little bit of smudges there, but all the rest is basically not too bad. I also really like the hair, and then a background, and this one will be finished, and it will be just a fun process and a nice result, I guess. And there was a request, just one person, but however, who asked, she wanted to see how I did this, basically, like the blending with the alcohol markers. I also plan to do a video about that next year. This year there's not a whole lot coming, but next year I really want to bring videos with value to you, so showing you how to do things. And hopefully that will be, in your interest. So now let's come to the completed pages. And as always, I will show you the pages in the order that I have finished them. And the first one I have finished in Chibi Girls Halloween by Coco Wyo. And I have to warn you, this is absolutely not my favorite finished page this month. So if you're new and you don't like this, skip to the next page. I have some good ones. I actually have finished my first Anastasia Elly Koldareva page, so stick around. This one is not so nice, but I actually was quite happy with the result until I colored in her face, because and I just see that I forgot to give some shading to her mouth. But however, the placement of this nose here is a little bit off. And this it can ruin a page when the nose is too big, too small, or just in the wrong place. It looks funny. It looks just a little bit strange. But beside that, I actually enjoyed this page here. It was also a long-standing whip. It's, by the way, the first page that I have completed in this book. So this would also go for Color You Hoard by Lavelia. And you know, on the beds I have a video. I have used my like different pearlescent and sparkly watercolor paints like Coliro, Port Ruben, and the Art Spirit. So I have tried out different of those watercolor paints, and the stars are just colored in with gel pens, so just easy and quick. Gel pens also really sparkle nicely, I think. And yeah, the background, yeah, maybe you have seen this background, how it was before. I will blend in an image if I can find it. But I had just done an alcohol marker, like one layer. It was very streaky and blotchy, and I absolutely didn't like it. And I was thinking how to solve it. If I wanted to go over with pencil, it would just take me forever, and I didn't want to do that. So what I did in the end to save this page here, I went over with gouache paints. I have some gouache paints by Arteza, and yeah, so I just went over with gouache paints, and even though it is a wet medium, this page is also completely flat. No buckling. There's not even a different sound to this page. So you can use your mediums in your Amazon books. But yeah, so let's yeah, go to the next book. So then I have colored my first page from Chris Ryniak's Morning Scribbles Halloween coloring book. This was a book that I got this year, and I wanted to color in this book the whole year since I got it, and finally I managed to do it. And I just decided, yeah, I just chose this page here with the pumpkins. You can guess why I chose this page with the pumpkins. Could it be because of the tag video yesterday? Maybe. Yeah, could be. However, take a look at his eyes. I actually really like how I colored in those eyes, because usually, oh, let's see if I can find it. The eyes, like they are almost completely black, and then they just have this little tiny space where you can put color, or where it is intended to put color. But I really love the color eyes, and I find the eyes, yeah, they are so much fun. So I wanted to have more color in my eyes, and so I did it. So I also put some glitter in the eyes, you can see, because he has those beautiful big eyes. I chose some violet colors, and yeah, the background was done with distress inks. By the way, it was, yeah, basically it was alcohol markers shaded with some kind of pencil. Can't remember which one I used. Yeah, background with distress inks. Then I used the Stickles gel medium, and I found out that it's drying out. It's drying out. So some of those, I got some a little bit earlier and some a little bit later, and those that are a little bit older, they seem to dry out. So I cannot really recommend to get this embellishment type here, even though I really like to use it. But yeah, I just thought I need to use this Stickles gel a little bit more to make the most use out of it before it's dried out, basically. I think I will also make a video about embellishments that I cannot recommend. So far, I only have a video showing all my embellishments, but some of them, there are reasons why they are not to recommend, even though they are very beautiful. So then I also outlined this little guy here with, I think it was Coliro, yeah, pearlescent watercolors. So I hope that the effects are showing up. I almost forgot that I need to move the page a little bit, since we have so much like sparkle on it. I also, you know, I will give you all the close-ups to show those pages. So I hope that you can just see it very well. So let's go to the next book. So then I also colored my very first image from this book. This is Easy Halloween by Jade. The illustrator is Johsua Dunbar. I love the art by Johsua Dunbar, but yeah, here he was still employed he was working for Jade. And yeah, I finished my very first image of this book. And yeah, this one you haven't seen because it has no pumpkins in it. And this was a quickie. So the other reason why I actually managed to finish so many pages was because I concentrated a little bit on those, more simplified images. Like this is easy coloring. I did the background with my new gel crayons by Shuttle Art. I love them, absolutely love them. Then I did the main coloring with alcohol markers. So I even blended with the alcohol markers. And then just a few elements I shaded with pencils, like this little guy here, like the fire and the wood here. So just some items I decided to shade with pencil. Everything else colored only with the alcohol markers, and the background, was with the gel crayon, so it was quick. I also used, this is a medium by Cosmic Shimmer, and it's also one that I wouldn't recommend because this one is dried up even worse than my Stickles gel, as I found out. Some of those little jaws, the product in it was hard. It was so hard that I couldn't use it. I tried to reactivate it a little bit with water. And yeah, that was the moment when I decided that I really need to use this stuff here. So you will see it a few times in this video because, I paid so much. I really want to use this stuff. I really love the look of it. But when it's dried up, and it was really, in some jars, it was so hard that I couldn't basically really use it. So, it's so sad. It's just so sad and so annoying. And so, I used it a few times throughout this month. So just that, I can make the most of it. And then I also used my Mod Podge here on this smoke, which is coming out there. Like, this is like very magical. And I used my new Lelinska glitter watercolors. I love them. They were so expensive, but maybe they were worth it because I absolutely love them. I used them a whole lot this month because I wanted to use them on almost every page because, I really love this product. It glitters so nicely. So like the Coleras, they have more like a shine usually, like a very nice and beautiful shine. And these are more glittery, basically. So so this was my first page from Easy Halloween by Johsua Dunbar, published with Jade. So then I finished a page by Mystic Art Mirrors. This was a whip from last year. And, last year I had basically colored all the Inkten stuff, like the hat and, pretty much everything except for the face. The face I had to color this year. The hair was colored already. I think I also have a video about this color combination here. It's a colorful one. And then I used this clear star. Let me show you. Like the clear star here on as an outlining of her hair, because the Mystic Art Mirrors hair has all those lines, and then this is very effective, so I loved it. And then, on this one, I also did a distress ink background, and I used my Lindy's Magical Stamp powders, like here in the background. Finally found a way how to use them, how I like them. And and then I used my new glitter watercolors here again, and a little bit of stickles here, so hopefully it's showing up. This one is very glittery, but not too much. I really like it. Especially I really like this little pumpkin here. I think he looks so cool. This little jack-o'-lantern. After I had finished this page here, I absolutely fell in love with Mystic Art mirrors again. And then she brought out all those beautiful pages, like I showed you the whips at the start of this video. So I think I will color a lot more from Mystic Art mirrors next year again. And yeah, so this was the Mystic Art mirrors page. So the next page is from Matchstick Mouse, a Halloween coloring book. And this is also my first finished page in this book. So you can see that I started actually many new books. So I colored a lot for Color You Hard and Break the Seal. So, and yeah, this is basically the little page that I did. This was a quickie. I think I finished this one in 1.5 hours. Like 90 minutes, and I think this is the fastest that I have ever colored a page from start to finish, like in one sitting, like even with all the embellishments. Yeah, I did it just in one sitting. I sit down, colored it, and when I was finished, I stand up. And yeah, as I said, it was the very first time, a premiere, so to speak. And this one here is also colored with the Neo Color 2 and the Tombow blender pen. So this was basically my very first try to color like this, and then I found out that I actually really enjoy it. And yeah, I tried to choose a little bit of a violet and blue here in the pumpkins to make them a little bit more interesting. The tree was a lot of fun. And then for embellishments, I have used my Lilinska glitter watercolor paints, and they sparkle like crazy, and I hope that it's showing up. So yeah, I really had a lot of fun with this page, playing with it, and yeah, I hope that it's coming along. So yeah, also the background was already blacked out, so yeah, as I said, I chose many smaller images. That's the only reason why I was able to finish so many. So this was Matchstick Mouse, a Halloween coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. And then I finished a page by Hannah Lynn in her Enchanted Halloween. And the last image that I had finished in this book was from 2019, because after that I have worked only in my Enchanted Faces book from Hannah Lynn. And that was such a pity. You know, when I looked through this book recently, I just really thought that I really want to color like a full page image, so to speak. Like just one of her bigger, or like these are like complete scenes, so to speak. And I really wanted to do something, from those books, because the Halloween book especially is one of my favorites of hers. And yeah, this one was also a quickie, so this one also didn't took me a long time, because you can see that basically here's a lot of background, and the background I also did with the gel crayons by Shuttle Art. I enjoyed these quite a bit, and you know, coloring a background is so quick with these. It's so easy, it's so smooth, the paper is so flat, it's perfect for those thinner papers, but also perfect for any other paper, really. And then I also used this, the Cosmic Shimmer product, which is drying out. And I did use it because that wasn't dried up. I really wanted to use it. So, as I said, I also used, again, the Lilinska watercolors here, like on the stars. Also as an outlining on her hair. I'm not quite sure if that is showing up. Hopefully it is. And a little bit of stickles here in the pumpkin, in the jack-o'-lantern, so to speak. And yeah, this was just a lot of fun, quick. I did a marker base, and then just pencil shading with Prismacolors, and just enjoyed this process here. And as I said, it didn't take me too long to color this one, and it was just so much fun, especially to put the embellishments. So for Halloween, I really wanted to have a lot of glitter and sparkle and shine and all the good stuff. I will show you an image soon on which I overdid it a little bit. And after that, I just pushed back and decided that less is more. We don't need as much always, but yeah. So finally managed to finish a page by Lynn from her Enchanted Halloween book. And yeah, I hope I can do more next year because I really love this book. Also, yeah, absolutely love it. So this was Enchanted Halloween by Lynn. So then I also managed to finish this page here by Lana Green Art, and this was also a whip that I had started last year, because last year I had started so many pages, not finished one, I think, because in the end I couldn't decide, I guess, to just focus on one page. But this year, this is another reason why I managed to finish so many pages, because I had started pages that I could just finish off. So either smaller images or started pages to finish off. So in here, on this background, I used gelatos. So the difference is that we have pastel tones in the gelatos and a little bit of shimmer. I'm not sure if it's coming along. It's a very subtle effect. And I also again use the Cosmic Shimmer product here on the border of this image. I really like this product for doing this effect. I think it's very effectful. I love it. It's just that the product is drying up so quickly, and therefore I think I wouldn't buy it again, to be honest. I also used a little bit of this, what's the name? I will show you, like this stuff here. This is a Nouveau glitter gloss aqua shimmer pen. So this is just a brush, a water brush with glitter inside, clear glitter. And this is here on the jar. So I hope that the full page is in frame and that you can see everything. And that the glitter is coming along. I also use the Lilinska new glitters here on those stars again. Also a little bit of outlining here around her, like putting a border around her, kind of. And yeah, she was colored with polychromos. I can remember last year I also have actually videos about it. Like I colored her skin with polychromos, the hair is done with polychromos, and also the rest is done with the polychromos. So yeah, so this page is by Lana Green Art. And yeah, finally I finished WIP. So let's continue. So then I got this new book. This is Halloween Cuties by Johsua Dunbar, a pocket-sized book. I love his pocket-sized books, but I will show you an example now where I absolutely overdid it with the sparkle. I will blend in an image how it looked before, because I took an image from my community tab so that you can actually see it. And I really liked it. I colored this one completely with Neocolor 2 and a Tombow blender pen. And it looked really good. Like it was vibrant, it was like shaded enough. I really liked it. And then I went over with the Lilinska glitter watercolors, and that was already too much, to be honest. So because I outlined everything with it, and since this is a rather small page and there's nothing around it so big, I thought it was too much already with this glitter. And then since I didn't like the background so much that I did with the Neocolor 2 here, I decided to go in with another Cosmic Shimmer product, like this was Luna Paste. Just smeared it on here. And yeah, then this came out, and yeah, I think you can even overdo it with your glitters if you're not careful. And I think I did here. So yeah, but you live and you learn, and you color and you learn, and I won't do this again. So the next page that I will color in this book, definitely I won't put as many special effects or embellishments, so that the coloring itself comes along better. And because those images are really so cute. This was one of my favorites. And this is another one of my favorite images. So yeah, and you know, maybe I will just buy a second copy of this and color again. Who knows? So now, this is the last page that I have managed to color. And this is the very first page by Anastasia Elly Koldareva that I have colored. And this was from a PDF book that she brought out, that I had bought. And in this PDF book, there was just a selection of several of her books, like a few images of each book, so to speak. And she had designed it or adjusted it a little bit so that it goes for A4 printing. Because I saw others color it, and I think it stops right here or so. Like there is missing a little bit of the image. So I have this A4 version here, and yeah, this is one that took me a little bit longer because this is mainly pencil coloring. So the background I also did with the Shuttle Art gel crayon, so the background was quite quick. I messed up the moon a little bit, but oh well. And then, yeah, I enjoyed to color in her skin, of course. The hair I also enjoyed, but it was a lot of work, you know. And then what I didn't enjoy was actually to color in all those bats here. Like, there's so many here on this page, so many. And this was quite repetitive. And yeah, I didn't enjoy to color in all those bats, but at least I have finished the first Anastasia Elly Koldareva page. Yeah, really focused on this page here yesterday. I desperately, I really wanted to have this one finished for this video here, and you know, I wanted to have it finished, so I pulled through, and I'm actually quite happy with the result. So, what do you think? Do you like my very first page by Anastasia? So next, I would be very curious to see how I can color images directly in her books, because I heard that the paper is not the best, or like difficult to work on, or too smooth. I will see. I have to find out for myself, and then I can tell what I think about her paper in the books. So I will find out about it next year, I guess. And now, basically, let's take a moment to talk about next year. You know, I will go into my, let's call it winter break or so, because it will get very busy at work and also in my private time. You know, this time of year is always family time, and so I don't have a lot of time for myself. And then the little time that I have, the little time that I have, I will use for coloring only, and most probably not for producing videos. Maybe one or two at them will be some, but not a whole lot. However, I'm already thinking about content ideas for next year. And you know, like many other channels, how to say it? Like, I think, you know, I want to know in what type of videos you are actually interested in to watch, except for the completed pages and the hauls. I know that completed pages and haul videos are quite popular, but, you know, beside that stuff, what are you interested in to watch? So I will put up several community polls in my community tab, just asking some questions so that I can actually find out a little bit. And I don't want you to expect that if I ask you a certain question that there will come a video the week after or so. No, this is basically like a preparation for myself for next year, for my content next year. I just want to find out what you would like to enjoy beside the, you know, the normal stuff like the completed pages and the hauls. Because there are so many more days in between those videos, especially since I do my completed pages usually on a quarterly basis and hauls also more on a quarterly basis. So I need something for in between. So that's actually all that I wanted to ask you, that you please head over to my community tab in the following days and just check for those polls, and please participate and let me know your opinion. I will make it easy so that you just can, you know, click on one, not to write anything. You can write, of course, your ideas. Let me know what you are interested in. And yeah, so, but that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Happy coloring to everyone, and bye!